Every victory came at a price, but this time, the stakes are higher.
What is this?
It's not just a machine. It's a living being.
And it's coming for us?
We need to act urgently. World Eater. It's millions of years, but now it has awakened to obliterate Earth.
The Transformers saga has become one of the most beloved and enduring franchises in modern cinema, blending explosive action, breathtaking visual effects, and stories that balance human resilience with alien warfare. The 8th installment continues this tradition, promising fans a larger scale, higher stakes, and new mythologies that dive deeper into the origins of both the Autobots and Decepticons. Transformers 8 is set to push the boundaries of science fiction action filmmaking, uniting familiar characters with a new generation of heroes and threats that span the galaxy. At its core, this movie reflects the timeless struggle between good and evil, while exploring how humanity's choices influence the fate of all sentient life. Unlike its predecessors, this chapter is not only about battles, but about survival, legacy, and the pursuit of peace in a universe where war never truly ends. The casting brings together returning stars who have become icons of the series, along with fresh faces to revitalize the saga. Anthony Ramos steps further into the spotlight after his role in Rise of the Beasts, carrying the torch as Noah, the unlikely human ally whose courage and ingenuity earned the respect of the Autobots. Dominique Fishback reprises her role as Alina, bringing intelligence and determination to the human team. Fans will also see familiar characters return, such as Peter Cullen lending his legendary voice once more to Optimus Prime, and Ron Perlman as the fierce and wise Optimus Primal. New additions include Florence Pugh, who joins as a young scientist pulled into the conflict when ancient Cybertronian secrets are unearthed, and John Boyega, portraying a skilled resistance fighter who brings a military edge to humanity's struggle. The film also introduces a mysterious villain voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch, a role designed to bring chilling gravitas to the Decepticons' resurgence. Together, this ensemble gives Transformers 8 a mix of youthful energy and veteran presence, ensuring dynamic chemistry on screen. The story unfolds years after the events of Rise of the Beasts, with Earth caught in a fragile era of rebuilding. The Autobots have remained in hiding, watching over humanity from the shadows while attempting to restore damaged Cybertronian technology scattered across the globe. Peace seems possible, yet it is short-lived. An ancient signal is discovered deep beneath the Earth's crust, resonating with a frequency that predates both Autobots and Decepticons. This discovery awakens a long-buried faction known as the Shadowkins, a forgotten offshoot of Cybertronians who were exiled from their homeworld for their experiments in merging dark energy with living beings. Their leader, Duskian, emerges as a terrifying force, combining intelligence with cruelty, his army designed not only to conquer, but to consume energy itself. Unlike Megatron's lust for power or Unicron's cosmic hunger, Duskian's motives are rooted in survival of his kind, even if it means extinguishing all others. Optimus Prime, weary yet unbroken, rallies his allies for one more fight, aware that this enemy is unlike any they have faced before. His leadership is tested as tensions rise between Autobots, Maximals, and humanity, each carrying scars from past wars. Optimus Primal warns that the Shadowkins are tied to the darkest history of Cybertron, a chapter even the Primes sought to erase. The humans, led by Noah, Alina, and newcomer Dr. Aria Wells, piece together ancient artifacts that reveal the truth. Earth itself was once seeded with Cybertronian technology, making it the final key to either salvation or destruction. This revelation creates a moral dilemma. Should humanity allow the Autobots to use Earth as a battlefield once more, or fight to preserve their world even if it means losing their alien allies? As the film progresses, the action spans continents, from high-tech cities to forgotten ruins, vast deserts, and even the skis above the Arctic where the Shadowkins' fortress lies dormant. The Autobots are forced into alliances they once considered impossible, with Mirage and Bumblebee taking the lead in bridging trust between humans and robots, their personalities adding humor and warmth amidst the chaos. Meanwhile, the Decepticons, long thought fractured, begin rallying under a reborn Megatron who sees Duskian not as a savior, but as a usurper of Cybertronian destiny. This uneasy triangle of Autobots, Decepticons, and Shadowkins drives the conflict into unpredictable directions, with betrayals and sacrifices shaping the fate of the galaxy. One of the central emotional threads of the film lies in Optimus Prime's personal journey. After years of war, his sense of hope has been eroded, but through his bond with humanity, especially Noah's unwavering loyalty, he rediscovers the true meaning of leadership and courage. Optimus Primal also plays a pivotal role, serving as both an ally and a reminder of the mistakes of Cybertron's past. Their dynamic evolves into a powerful dual leadership that unites their forces against a common enemy. The Shadowkins, however, unleash horrors unlike anything seen before, including biomechanical monstrosities that drain energy from both organic and mechanical life forms. The battles are massive in scale, yet emotionally intimate, each clash representing more than survival. It is about the right to exist with freedom and dignity. The climax builds toward a cataclysmic confrontation at the Earth's core, where Duskian attempts to harness the planet's inner energy to resurrect his dying species. The Autobots, Maximals, and humanity combine forces, using both ancient technology and modern ingenuity to fight back. Noah's ingenuity with alien tech, Alina's historical knowledge, and Arya's scientific breakthroughs prove just as crucial as the Autobots' strength. In one of the film's most dramatic sequences, Optimus Prime delivers a speech that reignites the resolve of his allies, reminding them that courage is not the absence of fear, but the refusal to let fear control destiny. The final battle is a breathtaking spectacle of fire, steel, and sacrifice, with unexpected turns that keep audiences on edge until the very last frame. Transformers 8 concludes on a note of both triumph and uncertainty. The Shadowkins are defeated, but not eradicated, leaving the door open for future conflicts. Megatron retreats into the shadows, his motives unclear but his presence ominous. Optimus Prime, though victorious, acknowledges that peace will always be fragile as long as survival is contested across the stars. Humanity, forever changed by the events, embraces a new era of cooperation with their Cybertronian allies, standing not as victims, but as equals in the fight for existence. The ending teases a broader universe, with hints that the war for Cybertron is far from over and that Earth may play an even greater role than anyone imagined. The release of Transformers 8 has been set for summer 2026, designed as a global blockbuster event that will bring fans back into theaters with the promise of jaw-dropping visuals, emotional storytelling, and the high-octane action the franchise is known for. The film is being marketed as not just another chapter, but the beginning of a new trilogy that redefines the scope of the Transformers universe. Audiences can expect cutting-edge CGI that pushes realism to new levels, blending live-action and visual effects so seamlessly that the line between human and machine feels almost invisible. Beyond the spectacle, the filmmakers aim to give weight to every explosion, every transformation, and every sacrifice, ensuring that the story resonates just as much as the visuals. The trailer for Transformers 8 captures this balance of epic scale and emotional depth. It opens with a quiet shot of Earth at dawn, a voiceover from Optimus Prime reflecting on the fragility of peace. Suddenly, the ground trembles as the Shadowkins emerge from their underground prison, their designs darker and more menacing than anything fans have seen before. Quick cuts showcase Noah and Alina discovering ancient ruins, Arya unveiling hidden technology, and Optimus' primal warning of the return of an enemy long forgotten. Explosive sequences flash across the screen, Bumblebee racing through city streets, Mirage cracking jokes mid-battle, Megatron clashing with Duskian in a brutal duel of titans. The music swells as Optimus Prime delivers the line, "Hope is not lost. It is forged," before the screen cuts to black with the iconic metallic clang of the Transformers logo. The final shot shows Optimus standing shoulder to shoulder with Primal, Noah at their side, as they prepare for the war that will decide the fate of two worlds. In every sense, Transformers 8 promises to be an electrifying continuation of the saga, offering fans a story that honors the past while daring to chart new territory. With its rich ensemble cast, high-stakes plot, and unforgettable visuals, it is set to remind audiences why the Transformers franchise has endured for nearly 2 decades. The Autobots' journey is far from over, and neither is humanity's. Together, they face not only the battles of today but the unknown wars of tomorrow.